How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. And like I said, we're going to keep the momentum going, so this one's going to be quite rough and ready. No fancy editing, it's Friday now and I want to get this video out tonight for you. So what we're going to do is jump straight back onto the Scirocco and we're going to have a go at pulling this bit of damage down here that was caused by the lifting straps. I have already done a little bit of pulling on it because I wanted to see if the internal skin would pull back down. So I've already done that and it's coming back down, so that's good. Because the internal skin's the structural one. If I wasn't able to move that, there was no point in pulling the engine out, there was no point in going any further with it because it would have been scrap. So never know, that's okay. We can crack on and do the rest of it. I've done a whole load of welding and fabricating and I want a wee break for it, so we're going to have a go at this. Before we get cracking on with that though, I want to give a massive shout out to Max Speed and Rods who have jumped on board and helped at the channel again. We done a Max Speed and Rods video a while ago when we put some coilovers on the MX-5, and when I was looking for on-new suspension and brakes for this, I reached out to Max Speed and Rods again and they were more than happy to help. They've jumped on board, they've gave us some really good coilovers. There wasn't a massive range for the Mark II Scirocco, but they've gave us these, and these look absolutely fantastic. Right height adjustable. You can't adjust the spring rate on these ones like we did with the MX-5 ones. These ones are a bit more basic, but nice thick damping rods, all billet aluminium end caps. They just look really nice. They've got helper springs, right height adjustable, and they're going to be absolutely perfect for this. When you bear in mind what came off of it, there was absolutely nothing on it, they were useless. So huge shout out to Max Speed and Rods. Not only the coilovers, they gave us some front calipers for it as well. On top of that, they've also gave us a 10% discount for you guys. So I'm going to leave a link in the description. You can go and get yourself some Scirocco coilovers. These also do Mark 1, Mark 2 Golf. They've got other brake calipers, all sorts of stuff. One of the things I love about them is they've literally got everything. You can buy brake calipers, billet turbos, intercoolers, all sorts of stuff, all on the Max Speed and Rods website. So huge shout out today, guys. Links in the description. If you need anything, go have a look. They've got budget stuff right up to high-end stuff, everything you need, and you get 10% off using code HOMEBUILT. Right, so here we go. Let's get cracking into this. First things first, I've already had a play about with this, like I said. The doors were pretty bent up. I've managed to pull them down. They need a bit of finesse and a bit of dolly just to fix them off, but they're roughly back into shape. I've got a decent body line back here. Like I said, I've already pulled the inner skin down, so now we need to look at pulling this outer skin down and see if we can get this back into shape. That means using a puller and a welder again. To do this bit, I borrowed one, but I had to give it back. So we went and got our own one, and it's even got a home built sticker on it. So this is brand new, we've never used it, we're going to put it to work. This one, the benefit of this one is it's got all the hub kit as well, so we can pull hubs off if we need to as well. But yeah, nice sliding hammer, brand new. I just need to figure out what would be the best option for welding on and tacking on and pulling, so give me 5 minutes, I'll figure out what I'm doing with that. I'll set the welder up, and then we'll cut back in and we'll start getting this pulled into shape. Right guys, that's me got it all rigged up. So we've got a new sliding hammer rigged up, and what I've done is I've welded a bit of flat plate onto the end of one of the tools that I don't think I'll use very often. And then the idea is I'm going to weld it onto each ridge and just gently pull it down and cut it off as I go along and bring this inner lip back down first. So we've got the inner in shape. If I can get this step into shape next, that should almost fully pull down this outer skin, and then my last bit I'll be tacking it onto the outer skin and seeing if we can pull that down. So let's give it a go, see how we get on, and we'll just take our time and do it nice and slowly. super pumped because this is coming down a lot easier than I thought. Ignore the door for now, I'm going to play about with the door in a bit. But this whole inner part has managed to pull down loads, so there's still a couple of wee dents in there that we need to sort out. We'll address that later once I've got the actual shape back. But I'm really happy with the way this has came down. It maybe needs just another wee tiny bit of fettling, but before I do anything else I want to start bringing down the outside skin here, because that will probably move the inner a little bit as well. So I think what we'll do now, yeah, I'm super happy with that. It's sitting nice right along the top of the door seal part's sitting nice. Yeah, I think we'll go on to the outside now and see if we can get this shape back here and see how it goes. But yeah, super happy with the results we're getting so far. We're mega happy, mega happy. This will be fixed in no time. Right guys, progress is absolutely amazing. I'm chuffed to bits with this. I was so excited I even ran upstairs and got one of the door seals just to put it on and get a try. And this, if you look in, this is looking so much better. I could probably pull another wee bit down there, just to bring that inner down slightly, and then when the door's closed, like the panel gaps are huge on an old Volkswagen, look at this, they're massive. So I'm probably half a millimetre away. I could probably go from there to there, just down another wee touch. And this will be spot on. Super happy with that. But crashing to a halt because my clamp on my welder's busted. I've face gripped it on, but it's just had it. I really need a new one, and it's time for me to edit this video anyway. If I want to get this video out to you guys tonight, I'm going to have to edit it now because I think it's getting on for about 5 o'clock on a Friday. Chuffed to bits with this progress. It just proves that it is possible, and it is going to be fixed, and it is going to look good. I just need to get a new one of these. So we'll be back next week again. Back on the Scirocco, we'll get the other side done as well. I want to try and get all the repairs done in it so that I can do all the body work, then get the whole thing in filler primer, and then we can rub it down, and then again we'll be underneath. Once everything's in primer, we'll be underneath. I want to finish off the underneath, finish the bay, get all the new max speed and rod suspension back on, get the engine back in, and then all we'll have left today is the exterior, the paintwork, and the interior. So stoked for this build. It's coming on awesome. If any of you guys know any nice interiors kicking about, let me know, because our interior is a little bit scabby. I can get new carpets for the historic Volkswagen place, I can get the sound deadening pads, but it's seats. I really want some better seats for it, and then that will just make it look real nice. But yeah, I hope you guys are as stoked for this project as I am, because this is coming on leaps and bounds. That repair, I'm so chuffed with that. I'm not a panel beater to trade, I just play with stuff, and it's coming out brilliant. Chuffed to bits. So massive thank you to all you guys for watching and supporting the channel. Hopefully we can keep these 2 videos a week going. We are busting our ass working on sales cars and everything as well, just trying to get the other channel up and running, and obviously trying to make some money down here without bringing customer work in. because ideally that's what we need to do. We need to film YouTube content and sell cars. That's what this is all about. So hopefully we're back on track. 2 videos a week. Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch up with you next week.